Am I the muggy because I left my sick husband to go to my brother's wedding? Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of mugginess. I've been a counsellor for over 20 years and I specialise in personality disorders. I'll be pointing out red flags and speculating on what personality disorder the OP might be dealing with. Dear Agnes, I'm a 26-year-old woman and my husband is 23. He's been sick for a few days. He got sick just before my brother's wedding. I took care of him 24 hours a day for days. He's on meds and can move and go to the toilet and eat on his own. I told him I was going to my brother's wedding and he threw a fit, saying I couldn't leave him alone while he's sick. I told him that he's not that sick, it's just some stomachache that he's getting treatment for, and suggested he call his sister to come and stay with him. He said no and told me to miss it. I got upset and bluntly said no and that he could survive for a few hours while I attended the wedding. He sulked, and as I was leaving, he said he hoped I won't ever come back. It hurt my feelings, but I know he was just mad and didn't mean it. At the wedding, he texted me saying he'd lost his balance and had fallen down the stairs and hurt his back. He said he was in a lot of pain, that he threw up and he couldn't move, and insisted I get home as soon as possible. I freaked out and started calling his phone, but he didn't answer, and I thought he must have passed out. I freaked out even more. I got in my car and drove back to our house immediately. When I got home, I rushed towards the stairs while calling out his name, but he wasn't there. I rushed into the bedroom and found him in bed drinking juice, and as soon as he saw me, he put the phone down. I knew immediately that he'd lied, so I lost it on him, and I started yelling, saying he freaked me out and made me miss my brother's wedding for nothing, absolutely nothing. He said that he'd already told me I couldn't leave him alone in the house, and that this very scenario could have happened that if he'd stayed there any longer. I yelled at him, calling him horrible, which made him cry, and started throwing his juice all over the place. I had to step out and call his sister, thinking she'd come and help, but she came and started cussing me out, saying I had a lot of nerve, expecting her to back me up after I so carelessly left her brother alone in that state just to attend a party. We got into an argument and I went to stay with my family. My brother understood when I explained the situation to him. My husband and I haven't seen each other since then, but his sister keeps saying I had no right to scream at her brother and cause him a panic attack, and said that he at least was clear with me from the start, but I chose to be dismissive. Am I the muggy? My reply: you certainly aren't the muggy. Please don't go back to him. Stay with your family. Your husband is at least a narcissist. When dealing with a narcissist, you're actually dealing with a stroppy 6-year-old. Adults don't sulk and throw tantrums. Trying to stop you going to your brother's wedding was a way to control you. Then when you wouldn't bend to his will, he had to ruin it for you. His sister is an enabler and his flying monkey. She obviously believed his lies that he was sicker than he was and you only went to a party. Thank goodness you haven't had kids with him. Find yourself a real man who will love and support you. Good luck, OP.